The Daytona International Speedway, hallowed ground for stock car racers since 1959. Today, the massive 2.5-mile super speedway plays host to the Automobile Racing Club of America. 40 ARCA drivers set for the green flag as Speedweeks 2003 continues on the Speed Channel. Let's go trackside for the command to fire the engines. The tightest field in the 40-year history of this event is, in a word, diverse. For more, here's Matt Yocum.
Well, thanks, Steve. Veteran Bobby Gerhart has 2 wins his last 4 Daytona starts, but he's done something this speed week he's never done before. That's win the Daytona pole. A victory today will mark his 3rd here at the beach, tying an all-time ARCA Series record. Starting alongside is the young gun, 26-year-old Billy Venturini Jr., trying for his first Series win, and what better way to see that victory come here at the beach. His best Series finish, a 3rd on 2 separate occasions. He's never scored a top 5 finish here at Daytona. Now to Speedway Illustrated's Dick Berggren.
Thanks, Matty. Talk to the drivers who are in this race, and they all have one thing on their minds, that this is the finest field of ARCA cars ever assembled at Daytona. Perhaps the finest field of ARCA cars ever assembled anywhere. The importance of this event has intensified over time. This is an opportunity to compete in front of the Winston Cup car owners. This is an opportunity to win at Daytona as well. The result, a very tight field, a lot of cars with a chance to win more than ever. Is Steve Byrnes.
The first stock car race of Speedweeks 2003 is finally here. Hi, everyone. I'm Steve Byrnes along with Jeff Hammond. And, Jeff, you've been making the annual pilgrimage to Daytona since, dare I say it, 1973.
That's exactly right, Steve. And I can't concur more with our illustrious Dr. Dick Berggren, because I believe this is the greatest field we've ever seen as far as ARCA cars coming to Daytona. And I'm so excited for the fact that, hey, this is the first race of the stock car season here at Daytona. And I'm really glad to be a part of it today. I mean, it's going to be a great race. We got a great bunch of competitors. I look for really a great race.
Well, we're excited, so you know the drivers and the teams are.
They most certainly are.
Well, the cars are underway. Now, Fox's coverage of Daytona Speedweeks begins tonight when the best drivers in America go bumper to bumper in prime time to see who will take the first checkered flag of the year in the Budweiser Shootout. Our 77 hours of Daytona Speedweeks leading up to the Daytona 500 continues tonight with the Budweiser Shootout at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, only on Fox. And we'll be back with a starting lineup for the Advanced Discount Auto Parts 200. Speed Channel's coverage of the ARCA Advanced Discount Auto Parts 200 from the Daytona International Speedway is brought to you by RE/MAX. Outstanding agents, outstanding results, and by Gladiator Garage Works, a division of Whirlpool Corporation. Gladiator Garage Works, it's time to rethink the garage. Welcome back to the Daytona International Speedway. We're live on the Speed Channel. Steve Byrnes, Jeff Hammond, Dr. Dick Berggren, and Matt Yocum. Let's take a look, Jeff, at today's starting lineup.
As we've been saying right now, this is one of the fastest fields they've had down here and one of the closest fields they've had down here in the history of ARCA.
Row 2, 2 drivers, Clements and Montgomery, not even 20 years old.
Got Keith Seegers, who won at Talladega last year, along with Jason Jarrett.
Christian Fittipaldi in a Petty Dodge has experience in kart Formula One. He's trying to get his stock car racing career underway today.
We saw the ladies right there on row number 5 right there, Chrissy Passmore and Deborah Crenshaw. And I think those 2 girls are going to probably put a show on for us here today. What do you think?
You see Shauna Robinson, Jeff, 3 female drivers in the top 13.
You were doing some research earlier about this is a pretty unique field. We've got the young, the old. I mean, we got the females represented. We got a very diverse field right here.
Just saw defending champ Frank Kimmel. Hey, Jeff, we have 5 drivers 20 years of age or younger and 5 drivers over the age of 50.
That's pretty incredible right there. I think we've already got our first casualty of the day, number 34 car. He's not going to the back of the field for pitting too soon before he even started the race here.
field is dominated by 19 Pontiacs, 9 Chevrolets, 9 Fords, 6 Dodges. Dr. Dick Berggren talked about the strength of the field, Jeff, from first to 34th, separated by just a second and a half.
Like I say, it's a very tight field, and I think we see a lot of really veteran drivers. Andy Hillenberg, Shelby Howard, always back there, didn't have a very good qualifying run, broke a transmission during qualifying, starting the back of the pack. But hey, how about a guy like a veteran like Greg Sachs, who won this race here back in 1985, I believe it was?
Won the Firecracker race in July in a R&D car. Let's go down right now to Matt Yocum.
Well, Steve, 4-time series champion Frank Kimmel hasn't had a good speed week. He lost an engine before qualifying, had a ball joint seize up, had a steering box problem they finally found last night. In fact, his brother and crew chief Bill Kimmel told me they've had so many problems they haven't had a chance to really work on the race car and try to find speed, but they do have a lot of confidence in their race car. They finished third with this piece last year, so hopefully they can break that jinx this afternoon. To Dick Berggren.
There aren't too many female stock car drivers, certainly very, very few in the biggest of leagues. We're fortunate this afternoon to have 3 of them here. Shauna Robinson, a good one in ARCA for sure. She has finished as high as 2nd here at Daytona. Chrissy Passmore, a youngster, a sprint car phenomenon at age 14. And Deborah Renshaw, coming back after a horrific crash at Charlotte Motor Speedway last October. In that accident, under caution, she ran into Eric Martin at very high speed. Martin tragically lost his life. Renshaw, badly beaten up herself. She continues to this day to walk with a limp. Her car owner, Bob Shack, has shielded her from the media and from fans so she could focus on the race car. Moments ago, I talked with her, asked her how she was. Is she okay? She said, yes, she is. Renshaw, ready to go back and race after that tragic Charlotte Motor Speedway accident.